Welcome to the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast. The Lions Pride Sports Broadcast is sponsored by Let Bryan Enterprises Family Entertainment be your one-stop shop for your party entertainment needs. If you're in need of balloon twisters, face painters, or bounce houses, just give them a call at 512-846-3334. If you're looking to rent a mascot costume or to hire a children's performer to appear as a superhero, princess, or one of their 85 other merry mascots, reach out to them. Bryan Enterprises Family Entertainment has been entertaining families in Caldwell County for 2 decades. Bozo the Hozo, the Christian Clown, the first entertainer for the company, has entertained thousands at the Lockhart Chisholm Trail Roundup Parade over the years. Family entertainment and family engagement are 2 phrases that are a part of Bryan Enterprises' core values. Whether it's motivational speaking at school assemblies, or writing children's books, or training personnel to engage fathers in the community, children and families are always at the heart of this organization. To find out more about Bryan Enterprises, feel free to check them out on social media or visit their website at bryant-enterprises.com. Changing Faces Barbershop has been serving the Lockhart and surrounding communities since 2009. Head barber and owner Lex Jennings and staff pride themselves on being a hip urban barbershop. For shaves, not only do we hit you with our Precessional Andis trimmers, we offer a close shave and edge up with a straight razor. If you're really wanting to be pampered, let us give you one of our famous hot towel shaves. For cuts, Changing Face barbers are all top of their class and are able to pull off any style, whether it's a mohawk, classic cut, fade, taper, or design. We pride ourselves on our talent, our drive, and want to give our clients the best experience available. For all styles, from the newest trends to old school cuts, our barbers here at Changing Faces have the skills to transform your look and feel. With over 10 years of combined experience, our barbers are on the cutting edge of the barber world. Come by one of our 2 locations, 2000 West San Antonio Street in Lockhart, Texas, and 900 Bug Lane, Suite 115 in San Marcos, Texas. Or go to our website at cfbarbershop.com. When confronted with an auto accident, life can't come to a screeching halt. That's why Chios Paint and Body is devoted to making the repair process as smooth as possible with their state-of-the-art technology, frequent status updates, and a 24/7 customer service center to help you every step of the way. With our state-of-the-art body shop and paint facility, repairing your car is a breeze. We are fully equipped with a powerful frame-straightening bay, expansive body shop, and our semi-down, downdraft paint booth. Our automotive repair services include everything from oil changes, brake repair replacement, and suspension work to sophisticated mechanical repairs. Whatever your needs, we can offer premium service, affordable cost, and great customer service. These are just some of the differences that make Chios Paint and Body the best choice for your car's recovery and automotive repair. Hazlet Drilling Incorporated are proud supporters of the community by sponsoring youth league programs, T-Ball Express, Boys Junior League, Boys Coach Pitch, and Girls Coach Pitch teams. Established in 1978 by George Hazlet, Hazlet Drilling Incorporated was formed to provide quality water drilling service to farms and surrounding ranches. As the company grew, so did the spectrum of services to meet the growing needs of dedicated customers. Today, Hazlet Drilling is the leading water well, oil, and gas drilling company, known for quality work and one-on-one customer service. Hazlet Drilling and Supply is located at 915 Old McMahon Road in Lockhart, Texas. Or you can call 512-398-6682. If you're in need of mechanical care, take your vehicle to Car Care Automotive, located at 1313 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas. Owner and head mechanic Alex Juarez will give your vehicle the care it needs to get back on the road. Alex has over 30 years of mechanic work and is ASE certified. Whether your vehicle is gas or diesel, bring it to Car Care Automotive or call 512-668-4555 to schedule a visit. Mention that you heard this ad on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast and get a free oil change with your automotive repair. If you're ready to lose weight fast, reach out to the Tim Torres Fitness Facebook page and chat with Tim. Tim has helped thousands of people all over the world in person and online through his mobile app and custom meal plans. So contact Tim Torres via Facebook and start losing weight today. Just look for Tim Torres Fitness on Facebook. Vest Auto Detail, located 1 block from beautiful downtown Lockhart, Texas, at 301 South Main Street. At Vest Auto Detail, they offer window tinting, paint correction, ceramic coating, and are considered the best in Caldwell County. When it comes to auto detailing, if you want the best, just book with Vest. Vest Auto Detail. Call 512-227-1511 to schedule your vehicle for a visit. Do you suffer with headaches, back pain, or neck pain? Chisholm Trail Clinic of Chiropractic's mission is to provide hope, healing, and health to the people of Lockhart and the surrounding area through natural chiropractic care. Dr. Peterson has been voted Best Chiropractor for the last 9 years. Call Chisholm Trail Clinic of Chiropractic to begin your path to hope, healing, and health. You can find Chisholm Trail Clinic of Chiropractic at 731 South Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas, or you can call for an appointment at 512-668-4163. And now, live from the Lions Pride broadcast booth, the original voice of Lockhart Lion Sports, Emilio the Sarge Juarez.
And welcome, Lockhart Lions fans, for the 7:30 game tonight between the Lockhart Lions varsity baseball team welcoming the Smithville Tigers for tonight's game. And want to welcome all you Tigers and Lion fans to the broadcast as we're going to be getting ready to get set for first pitch between the Smithville Tigers from District 24A Region 3 against your Lockhart Lions from District 17 5A Region 3. Right now we got the two coaches, Coach Archer and Coach Honeycutt, at home plate. And we're going to be getting ready for the introductions. I'm going to turn it down and turn on the crowd mic, and we'll be ready for some action. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lionsfield, home of the Lockhart Lions baseball team. This evening game features the Lockhart Lions versus the Smithville Tigers. And now for the starting lineups. First, for the visiting team, the Smithville Tigers, starting with the reserve players, is number 3, Pro Sice. Number 12, Shackelford. And now for the starting lineup, first for the visiting team, Smithville Tigers. Leading off and playing shortstop, number 5, D. Hancock. Batting second and playing second, number 4, Pruitt. Batting third and playing third, Maldonado, number 10. Batting fourth and pitching, number 2, Heldenkamp. Batting fifth and playing catcher, Glidewell, number 4. Batting sixth and pitching, number 8, Smith. Helmcap will be playing first. Batting seventh and playing left field, number 11, Hendricks. Batting eighth and playing right field, number 6, Campion. Batting ninth and playing center field, number 9, Jay Hancock. And now, for your starting lineup for your Lockhart Lions varsity baseball team. Starting with the reserve players. Number 1, Ernesto Suarez. Number 2, James Magallanes. Number 5, Landon Hernandez. And number 12, Giovanni Roque. And now for the starting positions, playing catcher, batting first, number 6, Rene Delgadillo. Batting second and playing third, number 19, R.J. Torres. Batting third and playing first, number 4, Ethan Bryant. Batting fourth, designated hitter, number 8, Derek Gannon. Batting fifth and playing center field, number 14, Jackie Edwards Jr. Batting sixth and playing shortstop, number 7, Jacob Contreras. Batting seventh and playing right field, number 9, Nick Ojeda. Batting eighth base and playing second, number 3, Gavin Gomez. Batting ninth and playing left field, Jacob Wisnut, number 15. And on the mound for your Lockhart Lions tonight, number 13, Ivan Gonzalez. Coaches for the Lockhart Lions is head coach Trey Honeycutt, along with Mike Rocha and Ryan Hitter. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand and remove your caps and rise for the playing of our national anthem. All right, we're getting ready for the first batter of the game. Stepping up to the batter's box is going to be number 5, Hancock. Leading off for the Smithville Tigers, number 5, T. Hancock. T. Hancock steps up to the plate as Ivan Gonzalez is on the mound to start the game off. All right, first pitch on the way is going to be a ball outside for ball 1. As T. Hancock, the shortstop for the Smithville Tigers, is at the plate. Ivan Gonzalez on the mound. 1-0 pitch going to be high for ball 2. So right away, Hancock looking at 2 balls, no strikes. Want to welcome all you Tiger fans and Lockhart Lion fans for today's action non-district game here at Lockhart Lion Stadium. 2-0 pitch going to be swung on and base hit down the right field to start things up. runner on the base paths for the Tigers here in the top half of the first inning. Now batting for the Tigers, Pruitt. All right, couple of pickoff attempts down to first base. First pitch coming into Pruitt, number one. Runner's going, and ball's going to be hit to the shortstop. It's going to be scooped up out to one. In time for the first out. And that's going to bring up number 10, Maldonado, up to the plate. Now batting for the Smithville Tigers, number 10, Maldonado. Got a couple of shout-outs to give here in a quick second as Maldonado steps up to the plate. First shout-out's coming in from Stella Rojas. Let's go, Lions. Let's do this. Once again, I want to thank everybody. Kathy Stanley, let's go, RJ and Lions. As we have one out here in the top of the first. Hancock on second base after grounding to right field as a ball hit out to right field. The wind's going to push it foul. So count's going to be no balls, one strike. Do want to apologize for the opening announcements. Well, I wasn't able to put a crowd mic out there as the wind is blowing real crazy. You wouldn't have been able to hear anything. I had to put my headset down as I introduced the players. But we are back here for some action. No balls, one strike. Ball's going to be high. It'll be one ball, one strike to the batter, Maldonado. 1-1 the count. Ball's going to be fouled behind the backstop and out of play for strike two. And Maldonado finds himself in a hole. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Hancock on second base after leading the game off with the single. Gonzalez steps off the mound, turns around, sends Hancock back to second base. Ivan steps off the rubber, looking to reset himself. Claudia Wisner said, let's go Lions, go Jacob, number 15. One-two pitch, going to be swung on out to second, off the dirt, down to first for 1. And that'll be the second out of the inning. As Helmkamp, the first baseman, steps into the batter's box, the cleanup hitter. As T. Hancock still at third base for the Tigers. Gonzalez looking to try and get out of this inning. As first pitch going to be high for ball 1. One-0 pitch on the way. Catching that outside corner for strike 1. So it'll be 1 ball, 1 strike to Helmkamp. 1 pitch on the way. Huge breaking ball for a strikeout to end it. A strike 2, excuse me. Yeah, getting ahead of myself. A little bit of excitement right now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I'm looking for this inning to be over with so we can see our Lions on the field batting. All right, so 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ball's going to be hit towards the second baseman. It's going to be scooped up out to 1, and that'll do it. Smithville Tigers get a hit, but unable to score the run as we head over to the bottom half of the first inning where we're going to have your leadoff batters coming up. And that's going to be Rene Delgadillo, R.J. Torres, and Ethan Brown. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion baseball on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Changing Faces Barbershop has been serving the Lockhart and surrounding communities since 2009. Head barber and owner Lex Jennings and staff pride themselves on being a hip urban barbershop. For shaves, not only do we hit you with our Precessional Andis trimmers, we offer a close shave and edge up with a straight razor. If you're really wanting to be pampered, let us give you one of our famous hot towel shaves. For cuts, Changing Face barbers are all top of their class and are able to pull off any style, whether it's a mohawk, classic cut, fade, taper, or design. We pride ourselves on our talent, our drive, and want to give our clients the best experience available. For all styles from the newest trends to old school cuts, our barbers here at Changing Faces have the skills to transform your look and feel. With over 10 years of combined experience, our barbers are on the cutting edge of the barber world. Come by one of our 2 locations, 2000 West San Antonio Street in Lockhart, Texas, and 900 Bug Lane, Suite 115 in San Marcos, Texas. Or go to our website at cfbarbershop.com.
And we are back here at Lions Field for the bottom half of the first inning. We're going to lead it off for the Lions. Going to be number 6, Rene Delgadillo, followed up by R.J. Torres, and then Ethan Bryant. And should we get past Ethan Bryant, Derek Gannon will be stepping in as a designated hitter, batting cleanup. Once again, I want to welcome all you Tiger fans and Lockhart Lion fans for tonight's broadcast of Lockhart Lion baseball between the Smithville Tigers and your Lockhart Lions. My name's Emilio DeSarge Waters, bringing you all the live play-by-play with my wife working the Kent Riddle Property scoreboard. We want to give a big shout-out to our main sponsor, Recon Athlete. You can catch their shows 3 times a week, Monday through Friday for the Paul Rodriguez Show. You can catch his show every night, Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. on his YouTube channel. And you got Recon Athlete with 2 great shows, and we'll get to that here in a little bit. And here we go, about to get things started off with Rene Delgadillo stepping up to the plate. The catcher for the Lions. And on the mound is going to be number 8, Smith for the Tigers as we get set for the first pitch. And that one's going to be for a ball on the outside. One ball, no strikes to Delgadillo. 2-0 the count. That one was outside. In the on-deck circle for the Lions is R.J. Torres as Rene Delgadillo swing and misses at the 2-0 pitch. Be 2 balls, 1 strike to the batter. Swing and a miss for strike 2. As Delgadillo's behind in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swinging a foul back behind the backstop towards the right side, out of play. And Delgadillo will remain in the batter's box. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out here in the bottom half of the second inning. Scoreless game so far, 0-0. 1-2 pitch fouled back into the backstop as Delgadillo stays in there to battle it out. 1-2 pitch is going to be outside for ball 2. That'll be 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two pitch on the way is going to be swung on and driven in between first and second. It'll get past the second baseman, and Delgadillo is on base with a single. R.J. Torres steps into the batter's box as Delgadillo is at first base with a single to start the in and off for the Lions. First pitch is going to be inside, almost clipping Torres for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch is going to be high for ball 2. And just like that, R.J. Torres is way ahead in the count. 2 balls, no strike. Any further, it'll be 3-0. We'll have to wait for that next bat as the 2-0 pitch is going to be called strike right down the middle. And R.J. Torres is looking at 2 balls, 1 strike. Delgadillo on first base. Swung on and driven down the right side. It'll be just foul. And that'll even up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. All right, 2 balls, 2 strikes as Delgadillo's the lone runner on first base. R.J. Torres is going to call timeout. Torres called timeout to step out of the batter's box. Is reset. Now he's back in the batter's box. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Not that big of a lead from Delgadillo. A drive right up the middle, and that's going to find his way to center field. And R.J. Torres has himself a single as Delgadillo advances to second base. All right, Ethan Bryant steps up to the plate. Pick off attempt out to second. Not in time. Ethan Bryant's on first base for the Lions here starting tonight. And the on-deck circle is going to be number 8, Derek Gannon, the designated hitter. Swinging a little pop into the Lions dugout for strike 1. And it'll be no balls and 1 strike to Bryant. Nobody out. We got 2 lines on the base paths. Delgadillo at second, Torres at first. Nobody out. 2 back-to-back singles for the Lions to start the game off. And then comes Ethan Bryant looking at a 0-1 pitch. 0-1 pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Great job by the catcher to drop down and keep that from going to the fence line. And that's number 4, Glidewell, the catcher. One ball, 1 strike. A swing and a drive to center field. That wind's going to knock it down as the center fielder runs up to make the catch and the first out. As Ethan Bryant flies out to the center fielder. Now batting for the Lions, number 8, Derek Gannon. And that'll bring Darren Gannon up to the plate. Designated hitter, he'll be batting for Ivan Gonzalez, who's the pitcher for the Lions. And that'll put Jackie Edwards in the on-deck circle with 1 out. still with 2 runners on the base pads. Delgadillo at second, Torres at first. And they're going to call the pitcher for a balk. And that'll advance the runners over as Delgadillo is at third base now. Torres at second. First base is open. Derek Gannon at the plate. Still have yet to see the pitch. Got another old Lockhart line in the class of 1990. Classmate of mine, Matthew Kreider, says, "Let's go Lions." Derek Gannon looks at his first pitch. It's going to be called strike on the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike. Only 1 out. That was a fly out to center field from Ethan Bryant. That one's going to be high for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch coming in, and it's going to be high for ball 2. Still want to give a shout out to Kent Riddle, who's QAing for us tonight. And following along on the game with us in the bottom half of the screen, you see the Kent Riddle property scoreboard, where you can follow the game along with us as the count is now 3 balls and 1 strike. And that's all due to the sponsorship and support of Kent Riddle and Kent Riddle Properties. I want to give him a huge shout out. A couple of times Derek Gannon's called timeout. I guess the umpire's letting them know. To be ready, 3 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss for strike 2. And the count will be full to Gannon. And that'll be outside, and Gannon's going to load the bases up with the walk, and that'll bring Jackie Edwards Jr. Now stepping up to the plate, number 14, Jackie Edwards Jr. And Jackie Edwards Jr. steps up to the plate with the bases loaded and 1 out. Edwards looking for the first pitch, swinging a drive to right field, and that's going to find some grass as Delgadillo will score. Torres will round third on his way home. And Gannon will make his way to third base. Edwards with the 2 RBI single. Now batting for the Lions, number 7, Jacob Contreras. So Edwards with the 2 RBI single to put the Lions on the board, 2-0 over the Smithville Tigers. All right, and that's going to bring up number 7, Jacob Contreras, the shortstop. And he'll be stepping up to the plate with 2 runners on the base pads. Edwards at first base, got a nice little lead. Inside pitch to Contreras will be in there for ball 1. One-0 pitch is going to be outside for ball 2. Two-0 pitch to Contreras, and it's going to be swung on, hit to the third baseman. Out to 2, as they're not going to get it, as the ball's going to be in and out of the glove. And Gannon's going to score on the error as Contreras will reach base on a fielder's choice. Now batter for the Lions, number 9, Nick Ojeda. And that'll bring up the freshman Nicholas Ojeda up to the plate, the right fielder, as the Lions have already pushed 3 runs across the plate with only 1 out. As a freshman steps up, looking to keep the inning going some more with some more runs, and swings at the first pitch for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch going to be breaking, just catching the outside corner for strike 2. Delita Jones says, good hit, little Jackie. An excellent hit brings in 2 runs to start things off for the Lions here in the bottom half of the first inning. Swing and a drive back to the backstop. And Nick Ojeda stays alive in the bat. In the on-deck circle for the Lions is going to be number 3, Gavin Gomez, followed up by Jacob Wisnett, the left fielder. And Ojeda will go down swinging. And that'll be the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up number 3, Gavin Gomez. Number 3, Gavin Gomez steps up to the batter's box. The second baseman for the Lions with 2 outs, 2 runners on the base pads. Looking at the first pitch, high for ball 1. Edwards is at second, Contreras at first. Scores right now, Lockhart Lions 3, Smithville Tigers 0. 1-0 pitch going to be outside for ball 2. Two-0 pitch going to be swung on down the left side. Just gets past the shortstop. Edwards is rounding 3 going home. Contreras slides into third. And Gavin Gomez will get into second with a double. An RBI double that scores Jackie Edwards. Now batting for the Lions, number 15, Jacob Wisnett. The freshman Jacob Wisnett steps up to the plate for the Lockhart Lions with 2 out, 2 runners in scoring position. Looks at the first pitch for strike 1. RBI double from Gomez that scored Edwards from second. Contreras advances all the way to third base. Wisnett looks at the 1-0-1 pitch outside for ball 1. 1-1 the count. And that one catches just a little bit of the inside corner, but just enough for strike 2. So it'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And Wisnett will look at strike 3, and that'll do it for the Lockhart Lions as they bat 9 in the bottom half of the first inning and lead 4-0 over the Smithville Tigers. And we're going to take a quick timeout. And we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion baseball here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
Changing Faces Barbershop has been serving the Lockhart and surrounding communities since 2009. Head barber and owner Lex Jennings and staff pride themselves on being a hip urban barbershop. For shaves, not only do we hit you with our Precessional Andis trimmers, we offer a close shave and edge up with a straight razor. If you're really wanting to be pampered, let us give you one of our famous hot towel shaves. For cuts, Changing Face barbers are all top of their class and are able to pull off any style, whether it's a mohawk, classic cut, fade, taper, or design. We pride ourselves on our talent, our drive, and want to give our clients the best experience available. For all styles, from the newest trends to old school cuts, our barbers here at Changing Faces have the skills to transform your look and feel. With over 10 years of combined experience, our barbers are on the cutting edge of the barber world. Come by one of our 2 locations, 2000 West San Antonio Street in Lockhart, Texas, and 900 Bug Lane, Suite 115 in San Marcos, Texas. Or go to our website at cfbarbershop.com.
All right, and we're back here for the start of the second inning, as your Lockhart Lions have a 4-0 lead over the Smithville Tigers. As we're going to get back to action, stepping up next for the Smithville Tigers. Now batting for the Tigers, number 8, Smith. It'll be number 8, Smith, stepping up to the batter's box. Ivan Gonzalez still on the mound for the Lions. Only gave up 1 hit in the top half of the first inning, as the Lions were able to put 4 runs across the plate off of 4 hits. Smith looking at the first pitch for ball 1. One-0 pitch will be high for ball 2. Robert Cuellar chimes in. Great start, Lions. Excellent start for the Lions. Kelly Sneed center. Let's go, number 8. Two-0 pitch going to break right in there just on the inside corner for strike 1. Had the batter bent over. Two to the batter. It's going to be high for ball 3. As the lineup sheet I got has number 8 Smith at the plate, the pitcher. But right now at the plate's number 4 Pruitt. Full count pitch going to be swung on and fouled back. Three balls, 2 strikes, nobody out here in the top half of the second inning. Swinging a foul back to the backstop. Count will still remain full. So my lineup that I got in the batting order is is different, as right now number 4 Pruitt is at the plate. And Smith is batting second. 3-2 pitch, just laying the bat out there, going the right side. First baseman charging after it. Not going to be able to get there in time. But great effort by Ethan Bryant. Another shout out from Margaret Hernandez. Says, thank you, broadcasters, for the opportunity to see our Lions play. It is too cold for us to be here, as we are 70 plus years old. This is the next best thing. Good luck to our grandson, Ashton Hernandez. Grandma and Grandpa love you. This is why we do it. 3 balls, two strikes, and swing and a miss for strikeout number 2, and out number 1 here in the second inning. Now batting number 6, Campion. Is number 6 or 8? All right, my apologies, Tiger fans. Got a different lineup that's coming up to bat than what I was given on the sheet. Right now it's number 8, Smith, that's at the plate. Swing and a miss for strikeout number 3 for Ivan Gonzalez. Now batting number 11, Hendricks. And Hendricks will look at the first pitch, curveball for a strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed for strike number 2, and Ivan Gonzalez got the hot hand here in the second inning, looking to strike the side out. Way ahead on the batter, Hendricks. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Trying to get Hendricks to chase after that one. One-two pitch on the way. Breaking ball just missing for ball number 2. Two-two pitch on the way. Swung on right back to Gonzalez. Picks it up, throws it over to first base, and we'll get the third out of the inning. And that's going to do it for the Smithville Tigers as they go down in order 1, 2, 3 here in the top half of the second. As we head over to the bottom half of the second for the Lockhart Lions, as we head right back to the top of the order with Rene Delgadillo, R.J. Torres, and Ethan Bryant. And we're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion baseball here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Chat with Tim. Tim has helped thousands of people all over the world in person and online through his mobile app and custom meal plans. So contact Tim Torres via Facebook and start losing weight today. Just look for Tim Torres Fitness on Facebook.
All right, we're going to keep it right here, as I do have a couple announcements to make, as the Lockhart Lions varsity baseball team is going to be back in tournament action this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And you're going to be able to catch all that action right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. And here in a little bit, we'll have all the information of dates and times for each game. If not, you could catch it on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast Facebook page later on tonight, as I'll be posting up all that. And also, we got a double header of junior varsity and varsity softball games, Lady Lions softball games, as they're going to be hitting the field tomorrow night here in Lockhart, Texas. And you'll be able to catch all that action right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast with all the play-by-play call from myself and Miller Sarge Wattis and Robert Reyna, who was on the call this past weekend as the Lady Lions were at Westwood for their tournament games. I want to give a big shout-out to Robert Reyna, Christy Reyna, and Lori Rangel as they handled business for the Lions Pride Sports broadcast and covered all 5 games for the Lady Lions this past weekend. They did a tremendous job, and look forward to having them on for more Lady Lions softball throughout the season. But tomorrow night, the 2 crews will combine, as Robert Reyna and myself will have all the live play-by-play action live from here in Lockhart, Texas, as the Lady Lions take on LaSalle. I believe it's the Liberal Arts School of Academy, if I'm correct. The Lady Raptors. First game is going to be at 5:30, followed up by a 7 p.m. game. Now batting for the Lions, number 6, Rene Delgadillo. And leading off for the Lions is going to be number 6, Rene Delgadillo. As we get back into action, Delgadillo singled and scored in the first inning. And looks at the first pitch for ball 1 low. And in the on-deck circle for the Lockhart Lions is going to be number 19, R.J. Torres, followed up by number 4, Ethan Bryant. Swinging a foul back. And Delgadillo will be looking at 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's going to be high and outside for ball 2. Delgadillo is going to call timeout. Count's going to be 2 balls, 1 strike. Swinging a grounder to the shortstop, scoops it up, out to 1. And Delgadillo will be thrown out at first base. Now batting number 19, R.J. Torres. That'll bring up R.J. Torres up to the plate. He also singled and scored in the bottom half of the first inning. Looking at the first pitch for ball 1. One old pitch on the way, swing and a miss for strike 1. R.J. Torres' biggest fan, Kathy Stanley, chimes in, says, "Go R.J." 1 ball, 1 strike's the count. Curveball is going to be outside for ball 2. One pitch on the way. That's going to be outside for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to R.J. Torres. Smith is going to step off the rubber as he resets himself, gets back to the rubber. Coming from the full windup. And R.J. Torres is going to call a timeout. You got a huge gust of wind coming in from center field, right around the 10 to 15 mile an hour range. Two-2 pitch going to be a chopper down to the first baseman. And foot race to first base, and the first baseman's going to get there in time for out number 2. Now batting for the Lions, number 4, Ethan Bryant. Ethan Bryant steps up to the plate for the Lockhart Lions with 2 outs, nobody on the base pads. Ethan flew out to the center fielder in the first inning. Sends a fly ball down the left side. Third baseman's up underneath and will make the catch for the 3rd out. And the Lions will go down in order 1, 2, 3 in the bottom half of the 2nd. Lions still lead 4-0 here at Lions Field, and we're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion baseball on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Austin Wrestling Revolution returns for live professional wrestling March 13th, 2021 for Spring Back Breakers at Outrake Crawfish and Oyster Bar in Lockhart, Texas. Bell time will be at 6:30 p.m. General admission is $10 with ringside seats at $15. All children's tickets are only $5. Bring the family out for this family-friendly event as we bring to you 6 wrestling matches, including a tag team match where the Cult of Crawley debuts against Pure Genetics. We also have Luigi Primo taking on Jack Delfino in a hard-hitting singles wrestling match. We have the debuting Niles Plonk versus Dill Dempsey. Hot Damn Jesse James taking on the lovable Porky. We also have women's wrestling as Nova Phoenix takes on the debuting Miranda Gordy, the daughter of the legend Terry Gordy. In addition to that, we have a triple threat match where the debuting Ryzen takes on Rob Love and the Baker David Leach. We have some 6-man tag action as AWOL, Conlon Blee, Chris Carter take on Impact Wrestling Supermax Hernandez.
And we are right back as number 6 Campion steps up to the plate. RJ Torr still on the mound for the Lions. First pitch swinging back behind the backstop for strike number 1. Oh, 1 pitch coming, swing and a miss for strike 2. RJ Torr, Ivan Gonzalez way ahead. 0-2 pitch, going to be curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Once again, Ivan Gonzalez with a great performance so far on the mound with 3 strikeouts. 1 hit, no runs. 1-2 pitch, fouled back, and Campion's going to stay in the batter's box. One ball, 2 strikes to the batter. Nobody out here in the top half of the 3rd inning. Strike 3, drop ball, and that's going to be strikeout number 4. Now batting for the Tigers, number 9, Jay Hancock. Jay Hancock steps up to the plate for the Tigers. Looking at 1 out. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Gonzalez has registered a strikeout so far in each inning. Swing and a miss for strike 2. And Torres finds himself in way ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. 0-2 pitch swung on and fouled back behind the backstop. All right, 0-2 count to Hancock, the center fielder. And he's going to drive one to the right side, and the second baseman's going to get up underneath, and that'll be out number 2. And that'll be Gavin Gomez bringing that one down. Now batting number 5, T. Hancock. So Jay Hancock will fly out to the second baseman. And it's 2 outs here in the top half of the 4th inning. Curveball in there for strike 1. That one had some serious break in it. Hancock left the game off with a single to right field. Fouls that one back for strike 2. Excuse me, we're in the top of the 3rd inning. That one's going to be fouled back, and the count will still remain 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's going to be driven down the right side. The wind is pushing that one foul. And I tell you what, that wind is blowing so bad that ball, it was going to right field as soon as it came off the bat, but that wind pushed it probably about 10 to 15 yards foul. So Hancock will still stay at the batter's box. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on the base paths for the Tigers. Swinging a drive to left field, and that one's going to find some grass as it gets out there to the left fielder. It's going to be scooped up, thrown over to second, and Hancock will get on base for his second single. Now batting for the Tigers, number 1, Pruitt. Runner on first base. First pitch swinging, and it's going to be a slicer out to right field. It's going to get past the right fielder. Runner's going to advance an extra base on the error. Pruitt will reach on the hit, but the runners are going to advance on a on a fielding error. Just one hit. Looks like Coach Rocha is going to be coming out to the pitcher's mound. Have a little discussion with Ivan Gonzalez, and we'll keep it right here. All right, the conversation is done on the mound as Rocha makes his way back to the dugout. Gonzalez still on the mound for the Lions, doing a great job tonight. First pitch going to be high and inside. Gonzalez was able to get the first 2 batters out on a strikeout and a fly out to the second baseman, but 2 quick back-to-back base hits. Puts 2 runners on the base pads. As Hancock is at third base, Pruitt is at second. Maldonado at the plate. 1-0 pitch going to be called a strike on the outside corner. Smithville Tigers with the threat right now. 2 runners in scoring position. Huge breaking ball. Not enough for a strike. So it'll be 2 balls and 1 strike. Two-one pitch on the way. That one's going to be fouled back into the backstop. And the count's going to be 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on the base pads, and Maldonado's going to call a timeout. He's going to call for time as he steps out the batter's box. Digging back in. Big pitch coming up right here for Ivan Gonzalez and the Lockhart Lions. 2-2 pitch on the way. It's going to be swung on, hit to right field. Right field is going to get underneath it and make the catch for the 3rd out. And that's going to be Nick Ojeda out there making a third out, and that'll do it for the top half of the third inning. As your Lockhart Lions still lead 4-0 over the Smithville Tigers, 4-0. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back for the bottom half of the third inning here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Now batting for the Lions, number 8, Derek Gannon. Number 8, Derek Gannon steps up to the plate to lead the Lions off. He walked and scored in the bottom half of the first inning. His second trip up to the plate, looks at the first pitch, inside for ball 1. Want to thank all you fans out there tuning in to watch Lockhart Lion baseball right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, where we will be broadcasting every single varsity game right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. 1-0 pitch going to be low for ball 2. Once again, a reminder, the Lions going to be back in action on Thursday for 2 games, Friday for 2, and Saturday for 1. And a drive towards shortstop is going to be scooped up down to 1. It's going to be a little high, but the first baseman is going to be able to get down. And that'll make out number 1 on a ground out to shortstop. And that's going to bring up Jackie Edwards Jr. Now batting for the Lions, number 14, Jackie Edwards Jr. And Jackie Edwards Jr. steps up to the plate, singled and scored his first time up at the plate. Looking at the first pitch, ball outside. That'll be ball 1, 1-0 the count with 1 out. Swinging a drive down the right side, and once again, that wind's going to push it away. And that'll make the count 1 ball, 1 strike. Want to give a shout out to our sponsors, A1 Bell Bonds and Richard Mendez. Thank you for your support and your sponsorship for Lions Pride Sports broadcast and your support of Lockhart Lions Sports. 1-1 pitch on the way. That's going to be outside in the dirt for ball 2. So Edwards is ahead in the count, 2 balls, 1 strike. And once again, another shout out to our main sponsor, Recon Athlete. 2-1 pitch on the way. That's going to be inside in the dirt for 3 balls and 1 strike. Edwards looking to get on the base paths for the second time in a row. The 3-1 pitch on the way, and that's not going to catch the corner, and Edwards will reach base on a walk. Now batting number 7, Jacob Contreras. That'll bring up the shortstop, Jacob Contreras, who reached on a fielder's choice and made it to third before the inning ended. Looking at the first pitch for a strike on the inside. Smith is still on the mound for the Tigers. 0-1 pitch going to be outside for ball one. One ball, one strike, one out. Jack Edwards on first base. A swing and a drive to left field. And the left fielder is going to get underneath and make the catch for out number 2. Now batting number 9, Nick Ojeda. Freshman Nicholas Ojeda steps up to the plate. He struck out his first time up at the plate. This time up there with 2 outs. Edwards at first base. Edwards goes. The throw down to second will not be in time as Edwards will get there safely. And we're going to go and take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Line. Well, with some more Lockhart Line baseball here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, Austin Wrestling Revolution returns for live professional wrestling March 13th, 2021 for Spring Back Breakers at Outrate Crawfish and Oyster Bar in Lockhart, Texas. Bell time will be at 6:30 p.m. General admission is $10 with ringside seats at $15. All children's tickets are only $5. Bring the family out for this family-friendly event as we bring to you 6 wrestling matches, including a tag team match where the Cult of Crawley debuts against Pure Genetics. We also have Luigi Primo taking on Jack Delfino in a hard-hitting singles wrestling match. We have the debuting Niles Plonk versus Dill Dempsey. Hot Damn Jesse James taking on the lovable Porky. We also have women's wrestling as Nova Phoenix takes on the debuting Miranda Gordy, the daughter of the legend Terry Gordy. In addition to that, we have a triple threat match where the debuting Ryzen takes on Rob Love and the Baker David Leach. Some 6-man tag action as AWOL, Conlon Blee, Chris Carter take on Impact Wrestling Supermax Hernandez, local favorite Delfrito in the debuting Cup. And in the main event, the AWR Championship will be on the line as the Total Pimp challenges the champion Joey Supershot Spectre. Remember, bell time 6:30 p.m. General admission is $10. Ringside $15. Children only $5. Stay tuned to our social media for more announcements about upcoming AWR events. See you there.
All right, well, it looks like we're going to have a new Tiger on the mound. And that's going to be number 3, Precise. And he'll be coming in with the 1-0 count. 2 outs. Jackie Edwards at second base. Nick Ojeda still in the plate at the batter's box for the Lions. All right, the count's going to be 1-0 as a new pitcher, Precise, is in there. Swinging on the first pitch. That's going to find the glove in center field, and that'll be out number 3. And we're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Line baseball on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Changing Faces Barbershop has been serving the Lockhart and surrounding communities since 2009. Head barber and owner Lex Jennings and staff pride themselves on being a hip urban barbershop. For shaves, not only do we hit you with our Precessional Andis trimmers, we offer a close shave and edge up with a straight razor. If you're really wanting to be pampered, let us give you one of our famous hot towel shaves. For cuts, Changing Face barbers are all top of their class and are able to pull off any style, whether it's a mohawk, classic cut, fade, taper, or design. We pride ourselves on our talent, our drive, and want to give our clients the best experience available. For all styles, from the newest trends to old school cuts, our barbers here at Changing Faces have the skills to transform your look and feel. With over 10 years of combined experience, our barbers are on the cutting edge of the barber world. Come by one of our 2 locations, 2000 West San Antonio Street in Lockhart, Texas, and 900 Bug Lane, Suite 115 in San Marcos, Texas. Or go to our website at cfbarbershop.com.
Now batting for the Tigers, number 2, Helmkamp. And he's going to look at 2 straight pitches for ball 1 and ball 2. Outside for ball 3. Swinging a drive to right field, and right field is going to turn and run for it. That's going to take a couple of hops to the right field. It's going to be scooped up as Helmkamp makes his way to second base with a double. Now batting number 4, Glidewell. So Glidewell steps up into the batter's box. As the Tigers lead the inning off with a double to right field. Gonzalez steps off the mound. Huge breaking ball for strike 1. 0-1 pitch from Gonzalez. Going to be swung on in the dirt. Runner's going to advance to third base. Throw was almost there in time, just not there on the dime. As Glidewell will be at third base. Glidewell will be at third base. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Or excuse me, 0-2. Pitch is on the way. It's going to be swung on to the second baseman. They're going to get the runner out at first, but a Tiger will score. So the Tigers finally put one on the scoreboard, and it is Lockhart 4, Smithville 1. As we have another little injury timeout going on. We're going to have a courtesy runner coming into the game. And the only player that Smithville has right now is number 12, Shackelford. Excuse me, the runner was out at first base, so yeah, no courtesy runner needed. So 1 out so far here, and that one's going to be chopped foul. All right, a little confusion on the base pass, so it's going to be 1 out as the runner was out at first base. Count's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, 1 runner's already came across the plate. That one's going to be swung on and hit to the center field or towards shortstop. And right there to make the catch. That's going to be Jacob Contreras with the out. From a fly out to shortstop, and that's going to bring up. Now batting number 11, Hendricks. First pitch to Hendricks going to be popped up behind the backstop and out of play. And once again, I want to thank all you for Lockhart Line fans for tuning in and watching tonight's broadcast of Lockhart Line Baseball. My name is Emilio Sarge Waters, bringing you all the live play-by-play action throughout the season for varsity baseball. 0-1 pitch, huge breaking ball for strike 2. Also, I would remind you, tomorrow night, Lady Lions softball, junior varsity and varsity will be on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Kicking first pitch at 5:30 for JV, 7 p.m. for varsity. Swinging at the 0-2 pitch to the shortstop, Contreras scoops it up out to the first. Yeah, it's going to get over the head of the first baseman. But Delgadillo is going to be trailing the play and keep the first baseman, the runner, from advancing. Now batting number 6, Campion for the Smithville Tigers. 2 out. Here in the top half of the 4th inning, Lockhart Lions lead at 4-1 in this non-district contest. Strike 1 on the first pitch. Once again, the Lady Lions will be in action tomorrow night on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, as well as Lockhart Lions varsity boys will be in a tournament this week, and we'll have all that information posted on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. with dates and times of each broadcast for Lockhart Lion Varsity Baseball. 0-1 pitch is going to be fouled back for strike 2. Gonzalez has 4 strikeouts so far here in the game. Oh, 2 pitch. Just a little bit high for ball 1. One-two pitch on the way inside, and Campion's going to get caught looking. And that's going to do it for the top of the 4th inning as Gonzalez records his 5th strikeout. Lockhart Lions have 4. Smithville Tigers have 1. And we'll be right back as you're listening to the Sarge here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
Let Bryan Enterprises Family Entertainment be your one-stop shop for your party entertainment needs. If you're in need of balloon twisters, face painters, or bounce houses, just give them a call at 512-846-3334. If you're looking to rent a mascot costume or to hire a children's performer to appear as a superhero, princess, or one of their 85 other merry mascots, reach out to them. Bryan Enterprises Family Entertainment has been entertaining families in Caldwell County for 2 decades. Bozo the Hozo, the Christian Clown, the first entertainer for the company, has entertained thousands at the Lockhart Chisholm Trail Roundup Parade over the years. Family entertainment and family engagement are 2 phrases that are a part of Bryan Enterprises' core values. Whether it's motivational speaking at school assemblies, or writing children's books, or training personnel to engage fathers in the community, children and families are always at the heart of this organization. To find out more about Bryan Enterprises, feel free to check them out on social media or visit their website at bryant-enterprises.com.
All right, we're back to action here in the bottom half of the 4th inning as the Lockhart Lions lead 4-1 over the Smithville Tigers. Gavin Gomez is going to be leading things off for the Lions, followed up by number 15, Jacob Wisnett, before we head back up to the top of the order with Rene Delgadillo. Gomez reached base on a RBI double in the 1st inning. This is his 2nd plate appearance. As Precise is still on the mound, Gavin Gomez squares around, turns around to bunt, fouls it back to the backstop, and that'll be strike 1. That one's going to be called strike on the inside corner. So Gavin Gomez is going to find himself back in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, 0-2 pitch swinging. That's going to be fouled down the left side. Oh, 0-2 pitch in the dirt for ball 1. That'll be a 1-ball, 2-strike pitch on its way. Swung on. 1-2 pitch to Gomez. It's going to be swung on and grounded to the shortstop. Scooped up out to first. And in time, as that'll be the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the freshman, the left fielder, Jacob Wisnant. Now batting for the Lions, number 15, Jacob Wisnant. The freshman steps into the batter's box with 1 out. Struck out his first time up at the plate to end the first inning. As the Lions batted around. Swing and a foul back to the backstop. And just out of play for strike 1. Talked about the Lockhart Lions going to be in the Austin Independent School District baseball tournament this week. On Thursday, March 4th, the Lions will be in action 2 p.m. against Pflugerville-Conley. And again at 4:30 p.m. against Pflugerville-Weiss. Both are going to be at Hyde Park Baseball Field and on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. 0-1 pitch going to be thrown right in there for strike 2. And once again, the junior varsity squad is going to be on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast that morning at 9 a.m. Live from Aikens High School as the Lions take on the Huddle Hippos. Swinging on the 1-2 pitch out to center field. And that'll be caught for out number 2. Now batting for the Lions, number 6, Rene Delgadillo. And Rene Delgadillo steps up to the plate for the 3rd time. As he has singled in the first inning, and I believe he struck out in the second inning as he calls for timeout. This will be his 3rd plate appearance. That's going to be a curveball in there for strike 1. Also, the Lady Lions are going to be in action tomorrow, as well as they're going to be in the Hayes Johnson tournament for softball, and you'll be able to catch all that live action on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, Lady Lions Sports Facebook page. That one's going to be sky high to left field. That's coming in quickly, and the shortstop's going to make the catch and the out for number 3, and that'll end the inning. And that's going to do it for the bottom half of the 4th inning. That'll do it for the 4th inning as the Lions still lead 4-1. Now we're going to take a quick timeout, and you're listening to the Sarge here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. And we are back here in the top half of the fifth inning. As we are here with one out here on the top of the fifth, with a fly out and an error for the batter to reach. He's stealing second base. And he is there safely. That's Hancock. Now batting number 1, Pruitt. Pruitt is at the plate for the Tigers. As Hancock is at second base with the reaching on an error. Gonzalez still on the mound for the Lions. Squaring around a bunt. That's going to be foul. As R.J. Torres waited for it to cross the line before scooping it up. That'll make the count 1 ball, 1 strike. To the batter, Pruitt. Who was grounded out and got on a base hit. 1-1 pitch going to be inside for ball 2. Tigers do have a runner at second base. Two 2-1 pitch going to be swung on to center field. And the throw home. Out to second, they're not going to get the runner as Pruitt was able to slide in there. He'll get credited with the hit, a single. And that'll bring up Maldonado up to the plate for the Tigers. Lino Rubble says, "Go Lions." As the Tigers have 2 runners on the base pads. Hancock at third, Pruitt at second. Maldonado looking at the first pitch for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. So we're going to drive to the shortstop. They get 1 out to second for the double play. And just like that, the Lions get out of the inning. Great job by the second baseman. Gavin Gomez on the diving catch. And throwing it to second base where Jacob Contreras was right there. And that'll do it as Maldonado ends the inning on a double play. And the Lions, after a short scare, get out of the inning without giving up another run. And at the end of 4.5, it is Lockhart 4, Smithville 1. And we're going to take a quick break, and you're listening to the Sarge on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
If you're ready to lose weight fast, reach out to the Tim Torres Fitness Facebook page and chat with Tim. Tim has helped thousands of people all over the world in person and online through his mobile app and custom meal plans. So contact Tim Torres via Facebook and start losing weight today. Just look for Tim Torres Fitness on Facebook.
And welcome back. This is Emilio Sarge Waters with all your live play-by-play for tonight's action between the Lockhart Lions and Smithville Tigers as we get ready to start the bottom half of the fifth inning as R.J. Torres steps up to the plate to get things started. Precise is still on the mound for the Tigers. Torres looks at the first pitch high for ball one. One 1-0 pitch, swung on and driven down, foul down the right side. Mentioned earlier that the Lady Lions softball are going to have a tournament this weekend, and you'll be able to catch it as the Lions Pride Sports broadcast crew of Robert Reyna ground ball hit up to shortstop. It's going to be scooped up out to first base, and they're going to get Torres out at one. The Lions Pride Sports broadcast crew of Robert Reyna, Christy Reyna, and Lori Rangel will have all the call and play-by-play action for the tournament this week. Now batting number 4, Ethan Bryant. Bryant steps up to the plate with one out, and he's going to get plunked. Now batter number 8, Derek Gannon. And that'll bring Derek Gannon to the plate. He has walked and scored and grounded out towards the shortstop. A swing and a fly to left field. Left fielder's running up for it. And he will not make the catch, and that'll be an error. Now batting for the Lions, number 14, Jackie Edwards Jr. Edwards steps up to the plate with one out as Gannon reached base on an error on the left fielder, swing and a miss for strike one. Let me hear you fans that are tuning in. Comment on the bottom. Let's go, Jackie. Let's go, Jackie. Senior center fielder for the Lions. That one's driven back into the backstop for strike number 2. Edwards has singled and walked, scored in the first inning, stole second in the third before he was stranded there to end the inning. Looking at an 0-2 count right now with one strike. 2 runners on the base pads. Bryant at second base. Edwards staying alive with that one, just throwing the bat out there to make contact. Bryant at second base. He reached base, getting hit by the pitch. And Gannon on first. Reaching on an error from the left fielder. 0-2 pitch once again, just throwing the bat out there to stay alive. And Jackie's going to get caught looking, and that'll be out number 2. Now batting number 7, Jacob Contreras. Now up at the plate is going to be Jacob Contreras for the Lions. He's reached on a fielder's choice in the first inning and flew out to left field in the third. Looking at the first pitch here in the fifth for strike number 1. Swinging a foul tip for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nick Ojeda in the batter's box, in the on-deck circle for the Lions. The Lions had a double steal going on. As Contreras fouls that one away. Huge breaking ball for strike number 3. And the second strikeout in a row thrown by Precise, and that's going to put the Lions, that's going to end the Lions' bottom half of the 5th inning as we head over to number 6. And once again, we're going to go and keep it right here. Once again, I want to remind all you Lockhart Lion fans that tomorrow night, the Lady Lions will be in action on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast for 2 games, the junior varsity at 5:30, followed by the varsity ladies at 7 p.m. Both games are going to be against LaSalle. And that's going to be taking place here in Lockhart, Texas, with myself, Emilio Sarge Juarez, and Robert Reyna with all the play-by-play and color commentary for tomorrow's game. So you're going to want to tune into that and watch that game as we get set for the top half of the 6th inning. Smithville Tigers going to be coming up to the plate. If I got their order correct, it's going to be Helmkamp, Glidewell, and Smith. And I see Helmkamp in the on-deck circle as we get set. Now batting number 2, Helmkamp. As Helmkamp walks up, crosses the plate as we get set, as Gonzalez is still on the mound for the Lions, doing a great job tonight defensively. Had some great defensive plays to go along with it. From one Gavin Gomez and Jacob Contreras. First pitch to Helmkamp is going to be ball outside. A 1-0 pitch is going to be swung on and hit to Gavin Gomez, charging out to 1, and that'll be the first out of the 6th inning. Batting number 4, Glidewell. Glidewell up at the plate. Want to give a quick shout out real quick. Out here from Debbie and Jesse Schroyer says, "Go Line." Shout out to number 4, Ethan. Esmore Aguilar says, "Go Jackie." Ground ball hit to third base, out to first, and in time for out number 2. Now batting number 3, Precise. So Precise will step up to the plate for the Tigers. 2 outs here in the top half of the 6th inning. Looking at the first pitch for strike 1. Swinging a chopper back to the pitcher. Gonzalez scoops it up out to first base. First baseman's not going to be able to handle it. And Smith will reach base, or Precise will reach base on an error. Now batting number 11, Hendricks for the Tigers. So the throw-in error, I wouldn't say the throw-in error, was right in the glove of the first baseman. First baseman just unable to bring it down. But no hurt doing it, Ethan Bryant. If I know that young man, he'll shake it off and be ready for the next throw coming his way, as he's made some great stops, scooping them up off the ground. First pitch to Hendricks going to be called strike 1. 0-1 pitch going to bounce off his left arm, and he's going to be hit by the pitch, and he'll go to first base. And just like that, the Lions have 2 runners on the base pads. Now batting for the Tigers, number 8, Smith. So Smith is going to be back in the game. He started off the game as a pitcher, came out. No balls, no strikes, 2 runners on the base pads, 2 outs. Gonzalez with the first pitch, strike 1 on the outside corner. Swinging a miss for strike 2. Oh-2 pitch on the way is going to be chopped up right in front of the catcher. Not going to be able to make the throw to first, and the bases are going to be loaded. It looks like there's going to be a little discussion. We're waiting to see what's going to happen. Right now, I got a little discussion between Coach Honeycutt, and it looks like there's a situation going on. As Smith was a starting pitcher, he was taken out of the ball game due to an injury. And Smith was placed back into the batting order. Now we're waiting to see what's going to happen. Of course, this would be a great time to put a mic on the umpire. It'd have been a lot easier for us to be able to just tune in and listen to what's going on. When my wife was asking me, what do I think? I think they substituted the wrong player, and he's going to be out. Or he would be out, in my opinion, for an illegal substitution, because he was replaced by Precise to bat in the number 6 slot. And right now we're in the number 9 slot right now with Smith coming back into the ball game for Hancock. Now I'm pretty sure I'll get the word from Coach Honeycutt later on. But as we sit here and wait to try and find out what's going on, we'll just have to trust and wait until the umpire makes a decision, as he's right now talking to Coach Archer of the Smithville Tigers. And the conversation continues and continues. And we wait. But while we wait here in the top half of the 7th inning, we're going to have an opportunity for one Lockhart Lion fan to win a free ticket, a general admission ticket to the Austin Wrestling Revolution event that's going to be taking place at El Rey Crawfish and Oyster Bar on March 13th, courtesy of Austin Wrestling Revolution and Chayo Rodriguez from Chayo's Paint and Body Shop. I'm going to throw a little trivia out there to you. And the first one to come up with the correct answer in the comment section is going to be the lucky winner of one free admission. And yeah, the illegal substitution. And Smith is going to be called out at first base. And that's going to do it for the top half of the 6th inning. So too bad I didn't have any Jeopardy music. It would have been a lot better that way. But that's going to do it for the top half of the 6th inning as the Tigers put in a illegal sub. So we're going to take a quick timeout. Actually, we're going to stay right here as I know it's not the 7th inning stretch, but here in high school baseball, you only go 7 innings. So we're going to have an early take me out to the ball game going on right now. But one lucky fan is going to have an opportunity to win a free admission to an Austin Wrestling Revolution event. And if you haven't been to one yet, make plans to go out there. It's going to be a family-friendly event that's going to be taking place on March 13th at El Rey Crawfish and Oyster Bar. You're going to want to get out there. It's going to be an outdoor event. And if you haven't been to a Austin Wrestling Revolution event, you're missing out. It's fantastic. Color commentary guy for Lions Prime Sports Broadcast, Tom Dunn, is a ring announcer. And, of course, another crew member, Chayo Rodriguez, a.k.a. Alberto Del Frito, is all over it. It's been fantastic, the 4 events that we've been to. So want to offer everybody the opportunity to go down there. And if there is some sponsorship opportunities out there for anyone that's interested, hit me up on Facebook on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast Facebook page, and I'll get you connected to the right man to talk to. Now batting for the Lockhart Lions, number 5, Landon Hernandez. Stepping up to the plate, pinch hitting for Nicholas Ojeda. It's going to be number 5, Landon Hernandez. Ground ball hit back up the middle to the pitcher, down to first base for out number 1. Now batting for the Lions, Gavin Gomez. All right, that pitch is going to be a strike on the outside corner to Gavin Gomez. Swinging on the 0-1 pitch, fouled back into the backstop. Oh, 0-2 pitch to Gomez is going to be swung on the left field up in the air. And the left fielder is going to camp underneath it and make the catch. Now batting number 15, Jacob Wisnett. And that'll bring up Jacob Wisnett. Little chopper back to the pitcher. Scoops it up out to 1, and that'll be for out number 3. And we're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Line baseball here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Changing Faces Barbershop has been serving the Lockhart and surrounding communities since 2009. Head barber and owner Lex Jennings and staff pride themselves on being a hip urban barbershop. For shaves, not only do we hit you with our Precessional Andis trimmers, we offer a close shave and edge up with a straight razor. If you're really wanting to be pampered, let us give you one of our famous hot towel shaves. For cuts, Changing Face barbers are all top of their class and are able to pull off any style, whether it's a mohawk, classic cut, fade, taper, or design. We pride ourselves on our talent, our drive, and want to give our clients the best experience available. For all styles, from the newest trends to old school cuts, our barbers here at Changing Faces have the skills to transform your look and feel. With over 10 years of combined experience, our barbers are on the cutting edge of the barber world. Come by one of our 2 locations, 2000 West San Antonio Street in Lockhart, Texas, and 900 Bug Lane, Suite 115 in San Marcos, Texas. Or go to our website at cfbarbershop.com.
And we have moved on to the top half of the 7th inning. And Smithville will need to come up with 3 runs to keep this game going. And we're going to have a new pitcher on the mound. Coming in to close things out is going to be number 7, Jacob Contreras. All right, and just like I said, we're going to have an opportunity for one lucky Lockhart Line fan to win a free general admission ticket to the Austin Wrestling Revolution event spring backbreakers that's going to be taking place at El Rey Crawfish and Oyster Bar on March 13th. And here's the question, the first one to comment here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast Facebook page. And the video feed is going to be the one to win the free general admission admission ticket. All right. And here's the question. The first one to chime in will be the winner of the free admission to the Austin Wrestling Revolution event. The question is, who, since we're playing baseball tonight, who won the World Series last year? First one to chime in with the correct answer is going to be the winner. Now batting number 9, Jay Hancock. First one to chime in with the correct answer is going to win the free ticket. Stephanie Mendez. It was a close tie right there. Let's go ahead and make it 2. Oh, Jackie Edwards Sr. came in with the right answer right here at the front window, and Alexis and Stephanie Mendez was the second one. So there we go with 2 tickets right there. Yeah, shout out to Jackie Edwards Sr. for watching the broadcast and being out here at the stadium as well. So Stephanie Mendez and Jackie Sr., congratulations. There he is with the camera right in front of us. As we are quickly in a 2-2 count down here at the bottom. 2-2 pitch is going to be in the dirt. And tomorrow night during the Lady Lion varsity game, we're going to have 2 more opportunities. Another opportunity for a lucky Lions fan to win a free entry. That 3-2 pitch is going to be behind Hancock, and he's going to walk to first. Now batting for the Tigers, number 5, T. Hancock. As we are here in the top half of the 7th inning. Nobody out. Lions leading 4-1. As the Smithville Tigers need to do something to keep this game going. Jacob Contreras on the mound for the Lions, and out comes Coach Rocha. As we get back to the action as Coach Rocha is done talking to Contreras, as we get back to action, 1 ball, no strikes. Ball's going to be outside for 2 balls. Got a runner on first base, Jay Hancock at first, and T. Hancock at the plate. And once again, congratulations to Stephanie and Jackie Sr. Stephanie Mendez. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. 3-0 pitch going to be called strike right down the middle. So Mr. Edwards came up here with the camera to shine on us, give us some exposure as well. Ground ball to third base, down to first for out number 1. And that's Gio Roque at first base now for the Lions. Now batting number 1, Pruitt. As Pruitt steps up to the plate for the Tigers. First pitch swinging back to the backstop for strike 1. One out here in the top half of the 7th and final inning. 0-1 pitch in the dirt as Contreras was trying to get Pruitt to chase after it. Alexis Camacho chimes in, says, "Keep up the good work, boys. Let's go, Lions. Proud of you, Ethan Bryant." Claudia Wisnett, Lions, with the baseball emojis. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's going to be fouled back and out of play for strike 2. As Pruitt is looking at a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Swinging at the 1-2, fouling out of play. Lockhart Lions with an opportunity to take their record above the 500 mark and go 4-3 with the victory tonight. They're 2 outs away from doing so. That one's going to be popped up, and the wind's surely going to blow that one out of play as well. One ball, 2 strike pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and that's going to be Contreras' first strikeout. Now batting number 10, Maldonado. As Maldonado steps up to the plate with 2 outs. Pitch is going to get away from the catcher down to third. That's going to get past the third baseman, but the left fielder is going to be right there, and Wisnett's right there. Johnny on the spot. As the Lockhart Lions are 1 out away. The Tigers do have a runner at third base, but they need 3 runs to continue this game. They're looking at 2 outs right now. 1-0 to Maldonado. He's looking at that 1-0 pitch for strike 1. Lions 2 strikes away from closing things out. One pitch going to be high and outside for ball 2. Once again, Ivan Gonzalez with the great outing. Five strikeouts, 1 run, giving up 6 hits. That one's going to be fouled down the right side, and it's looking for an out-of-play spot. And that'll bring the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lee Walters says, "Let's close it out, Lions. Proud of you, number 4. Talking about Ethan Bryant. Two-two pitch on the way. And that's going to be in the dirt inside and back to the backstop. And a Tiger run will score. That'll be Jay Hancock. No runners on the base pads. Count's going to be full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Lockhart looking to close this one out. Line drive to left field. And that's going to get underneath the glove of Wisnett as Maldonado rounds first, going to second. this guy? Now batting number 2, Helmkamp. Helmkamp is up at the bat. Got to say his name slowly. Helmkamp. That's a baseball name, if anything. As Helmkamp sets up to the plate with 2 outs. They're going to go over to first base to check the runner. He did tag the first base. As Contreras gets back up into the pitcher's mound, Helmkamp steps into the batter's box with 2 out. Runner at second base. Looking at the first pitch for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch going to be in the dirt. Almost gets away from Delgadillo as he tracks it down. Maldonado thought about taking off. Thought otherwise and stayed at second. One pitch going to be popped up in the infield to the shortstop, and that'll do it. As your Lockhart Lions going to come out victorious 4-2. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the Recon Athlete postgame show.
Ladies and gentlemen, Austin Wrestling Revolution returns for live professional wrestling March 13th, 2021 for Spring Back Breakers at Outrake Crawfish and Oyster Bar in Lockhart, Texas. Bell time will be at 6:30 p.m. General admission is $10 with ringside seats at $15. All children's tickets are only $5. Bring the family out for this family-friendly event as we bring to you 6 wrestling matches, including a tag team match where the Cult of Crawley debuts against Pure Genetics. We also have Luigi Primo taking on Jack Delfino in a hard-hitting singles wrestling match. We have the debuting Niles Plonk versus Dill Dempsey. Hot Damn Jesse James taking on the lovable Porky. We also have women's wrestling as Nova Phoenix takes on the debuting Miranda Gordy, the daughter of the legend Terry Gordy. In addition to that, we have a triple threat match where the debuting Ryzen takes on Rob Love and the Baker David Leach. We have some 6-man tag action as AWOL, Conlon Blee, Chris Carter take on Impact Wrestling Supermax Hernandez, local favorite Delfrito in the debuting Cup. And in the main event, the AWR Championship will be on the line as the Total Pimp challenges the champion Joey Supershot Spectre. Remember, bell time 6:30 p.m. General admission is $10. Ringside $15. Children only $5. Stay tuned to our social media for more announcements about upcoming AWR events. See you there.
All right, and we are back for the Recon Athlete postgame show as the Lockhart Lions defeat the Smithville Tigers 4-2 tonight here at Lions Field. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching today's broadcast. I want to remind you that the Lockhart Lions will be back in action for baseball this Thursday for a 2 p.m. and 4:30 p.m. game at Hyde Park for the Austin Independent School District Baseball Tournament. And Lions Pride Sports Broadcast will be there to bring you all that live action. So no worries if you can't make it. Like we always say here at Lions Pride Sports Broadcast, if you can't make it to the game, let us take the game to you. We also be back on the air live tomorrow for 2 games for the Lady Lions softball baseball game between the LaSalle school. But right now in the Recon Athlete postgame show, we're going to have your Recon Athlete players of the game. We're going to have your Recon Athlete players of the game. And we'll be more than happy to hand them out right now. Your Recon Athlete Offensive Player of the Game is going to go to Jackie Edwards Jr. So congratulations to Mr. Edwards. And for your Recon Athlete Defensive Players of the Game, it's going to go to the pitcher, number 13, Ivan Gonzalez. And number 3, Gavin Gomez, a second baseman. So congratulations to all 3 Lions for your effort tonight. And a big congratulations to the whole Lockhart Lion baseball staff, coaches and players. They are 4-3 on the season. They've already surpassed the win total from last year, which was 3. So, of course, that was a shortened season, but here we are in Game 7, and the Lions are already up above 500, 4-3. So that's a great start right there, either way you look at it. So, congratulations, Lockhart Lion fans, and thank you very much to all you fans that are out there. And thank you, Ms. Wisnan. Said thank you, Emilio. I'm real happy to have the support that we have from all you, and we look forward for more support throughout the season here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, as we will be here for each and every single varsity baseball game and several junior varsity games throughout the season. And that's going to do it for us tonight here at Lions Field. And like I said, we'll be back in action tomorrow night for some late line softball. But for tonight, that's it for us. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank all our supporters. Kent Riddle back home doing the QA. Recon Athlete for your main sponsorship of Lions Pride Sports broadcast. A1 Bell Bonds and all the commercials that y'all saw throughout the game. Thank y'all for your support. Thank everybody that watched. And look forward to bringing you more Lockhart Lion baseball action within the next few days. So thank you very much. And like I always say, you could take the lion out of Lockhart, but you can never take the heart out of Lockhart. Go Lions.
Thank you for listening to tonight's Lions Pride Sports broadcast. And remember, you can take the lion out of Lockhart, but you can never take the heart out of Lockhart. Go Lions!